What is going on, everyone? This is Eric coming at you from just outside of Hartford, Connecticut, and today we're going to discuss the Nick Foles trade, which occurred back on March 20th, 2012. There are two things I want to get out of the way before we start the video. First, yes, the thumbnail is of Nick Foles after Super Bowl 52. Yes, I am aware that that was his second stint after he signed with the team as a free agent, but I chose that picture because, well, as you guys know, I'm an Eagles fan, and if it weren't for this trade, there's a decent chance Foles would not have come back to Philadelphia because, well, simply put, he got introduced to Doug Peterson. They spent a year together. Peterson was his quarterback coach as Foles was a rookie, so they coincided. Secondly, this trade was discussed in the Donovan McNabb trade breakdown, which will be linked in the description below. But back when I made that video, this was one of my first trade breakdowns. I went overboard. I didn't go into enough detail with some of the players and some of the teams and some of the trades. So I'm going to start kind of dissecting those trades a little bit more. This is going to be the first of those videos. Without further ado, let's start discussing the Foles trade as it was. So this trade saw the Eagles and Texans swap third-round picks, and Houston got a fourth-round pick in exchange for linebacker DeMeco Ryans. We're going to start by discussing the Houston Texans. Now, Houston got pick 76 in this draft. With that pick, they would select guard Brandon Brooks. And Brooks, he did not see much action as a rookie, but he became a starter during his second year. He played well at right guard, but he was not elite. Now, he started growing in year 3 and year 4, and after his fourth year, he did walk as a free agent, and he would sign with the Eagles, but that's not important right now. Now, they also got the 99th pick. With that, they would select center Ben Jones. And Jones, he started 10 games at right guard, and he was average as a rookie. Now, he would move to a reserve role after essentially losing out that right guard job to Brandon Brooks. And, yeah, he would start at left guard and in 2014, and he started all 16 games there for the Texans. Now, he would move to the center role in 2015, but after that 1 year, he would walk as a free agent. So, essentially, he spent 3 years as a starter on this O-line, playing 3 different positions, and 1 year as a reserve. So, not a horrible trade. They got a pair of interior linemen. Those are always tough to find. Now, what did the Philadelphia Eagles get in exchange? So, of course, the first player, the player in the title, Nick Foles, was selected with the 88th overall selection. And Foles, he started 6 games for the Eagles in 2012, where he was decent. He was kind of rushed into the role due to injuries, but he wasn't great. Now, he had a career year in 2013 where originally he was fighting for the starting job with Michael Vick. He didn't win it, but during week 5, Michael Vick got hurt and Foles stepped up big time. Now, week 9 of 2013 saw him tie an NFL record by throwing 7 touchdowns in a single game, and this was a game against the then Oakland Raiders. He was also the second player to do it without throwing an interception. Now, that year saw him throw 27 touchdowns to only 2 interceptions. Now, he had a solid playoff game that year, but the team did lose. Now, he was a starter in 2014, but he regressed back to more of a normal player style, and he wasn't great. Now, he did break his collarbone halfway through the season. Now, they ended up trading him after the 2014 season, before the 2015 season, and this trade was discussed in the Sam Bradford trade, which will be linked in the description below. But during his first stint in Philly, Foles was pretty successful over 3 years. He was a one-time Pro Bowler, and he was a one-time Pro Bowl MVP as he actually won the MVP during that Pro Bowl. He led the NFL in passer rating one time, and he tied an NFL record with 7 touchdowns in a single game. Now, that's more than enough positive, return for Philadelphia, more of a positive return, but they also got linebacker DeMeco Ryans in this trade. And DeMeco Ryans, he was immediately named a starting middle linebacker for the team in 2012, and he had a solid year. He led the team with 113 tackles. Now, he was a strong vocal leader on defense as well. He once more led the team with tackles with 127 in 2013. And he also recorded a career high 4 sacks and a career high 2 interceptions in Chip Kelly's 3-4 defense. Now, he was playing well in 2014 before he would tear his Achilles after recording an interception in the 8th game. Now, he had a solid 2015 season, but his playing time was cut down due to injury and other players stepping up, and he ended up getting released after the 2015 season with the team going back to a 4-3 and needing to have some salary cap relief. So again, I hope you guys enjoyed this video. This was a Nick Foles trade. I did discuss it in the past on a McNabb video, but this is a more focusing on Nick Foles. and of course the other 3 players involved in the trade. So yeah, I also want to point out that DeMeco Ryans is currently the defensive coordinator in San Francisco, so I wish him nothing but the best of luck. Hope you guys enjoyed this. Have a good rest of your day.